All right, I have a little mini rant here. Maybe it won't be too bad of a rant, but social media is totally toxic and it's driving me nuts. It's always driven me nuts. And I mean, it's a struggle that I even deal with. And I want you to know that if you kind of feel this way, you're not alone. But I'm in a little bit different of a position than most people out there because I do offer products and services. I do have a relatively bigger following. So I mean, my point here is that I have a little bit of a different viewpoint that maybe you, if you're struggling with it, don't necessarily have. But I want to share kind of like, I guess, a little bit of behind the scenes. Now, I'm not going to throw like anybody completely under the bus. So I'm going to talk in general, but just understand that where I'm coming from, I do actually have quite a bit of evidence. You know, the channel's been around since 2013. Social media been around since 2013. So there's a lot of data out here that, I have experience with. And I'm sure that really anybody that's in kind of my position, and again, I don't say that in an arrogant way, but could definitely relate to and back up, or who knows, maybe in your business, if you are some sort of business owner, let me know it down in the comment section. Maybe you can kind of back up. Maybe you've seen the same things that I've seen. And again, I'm not doing this to necessarily throw people under the bus. I'm just trying to do this to build you up, to help you with, like I said, something that I also struggle with. So why is social media though actually so toxic? Well, let's just put out, and I want to kind of map this out with the way that, if you're watching this video, if you're still watching, if you're even searching for videos like this, it probably tells me that, you're not necessarily somebody that's just sitting around doing nothing. You're looking to hustle, grind, make things happen. And on that note, the way this chart works is this right here. Meaning, the more effort you put in, the more progress you're going to make. So nothing fancy there, nothing complicated. The more effort, the more progress you're going to make. But like I said, my struggle, what I've had, and what I don't struggle with it nearly as much now because of what I'm about to talk about. However, there are these forces out here that exist. And these forces are just trying oh so hard to not allow this to happen. You're putting in effort, but these arrows, they just don't want you to feel like you're having progress. They don't want progress to happen. And all of this is actually, created in your own mind. So it's not like somebody else is necessarily coming in and trying to hold you back. It's mental blocks. It's mental hurdles that you are creating for yourself, which again, I create. I struggle with. And I keep emphasizing that I struggle with it because I don't want this to come across like a video of I'm talking down at you from my high perch of having life figured out. Nothing like that. And what are these situations? Well, this perceived thing is you scroll through social media and you see, especially Instagram, right? But social media as a whole, wow, they're like traveling the world. Wow, they got those cars. Wow, look at that watch. And there's a bunch of stuff that when you scroll through their social media, you're like, wow, they are crushing it. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen anything like this on social media where you go through and maybe they're not saying, hey, I'm crushing it, but the pictures in which they're showing are trying to imply, I got my act all together and I am just beast moding it. I am just absolutely crushing life. Can you relate to that? I certainly can, especially in the world of trading, in the world of financial markets. It's very easy to look around and see stuff and then start to question, just like, geez, you're not doing very well, Clay. What's your deal? And you start to second guess yourself. Even though you're putting in effort, even though you are actually making progress, you start to question things because you go and you see all this stuff on social media. And that is a very toxic thing for your mind because I'm here to tell you that's not reality. Okay, Clay? What is your proof that it's not reality? Well, like I said, given my position that I talked about at the beginning of this video, I've lost track of the amount of times where people reach out to me on Instagram or other social media things, and they're asking me, to their credit, hey, I'm interested in the stock market. Hey, I'm interested in trading, and basically just inquiring, asking questions. And then I link them to the products and services that I offer that can help. I don't know. It's kind of funny. And this is what drives me nuts. And the amount of times where they've come back and be like, oh no, that's too much money. Oh no. I need to do everything for free. And then you go and look at their page and you would think that my prices compared with what they're portraying on their social media, you would think it's just a drop in the bucket. Like, oh geez, I dropped that amount of money out of my pocket. It's not even worth my time to bend over and pick it up because, I mean, that's right. That's like peasant salary. But no, the excuses, sometimes they're accusations. Oh, you're a scammer. What is that? How am I a scammer for, and like I said, one of my services is $99. So think about this, $99, and a lot of these people come back and say, and to their credit, at least they just flat out admit, oh, no, I can't afford that. Or, no, that's, and they, wait, why are you getting so bent out of shape over something that's $99 when on your page you have all these sorts of images that truly would imply that $99 you probably would use as toilet paper. But now all of a sudden, when behind the scenes, when they have to kind of, if you will, put money where their mouth is, they can't do it. So what I'm trying to get at here is this. Don't let this stuff step in. It's not real. And hopefully I'm preaching to the choir. Hopefully you know. But the thing is, I know too, but yet it's still a temptation to show up and be like, but I want you to truly know that just ignore that nonsense. So much of it is glitz and glamour and show, and behind the scenes, they are, I would argue, worse off than what you are, because they're out there just portraying things just so pie in the sky and glamorous, and yet they can't, or they're not even willing to do something for $99, which again, per their pictures, should be absolutely nothing. So like I said, if I can help just eliminate a few of these arrows that are, artificially trying to compress the progress that you're making because you are putting in effort, then this is a video well done. But just ignore that stuff. That's all I can really tell you is hopefully you know that social media is just kind of a highlight reel, and that, but if you're kind of on the fence, just know that I thought, should I put some screenshots up? And I suppose I could have if I blocked out the names, but like I said, you just have to take it at face value. But and like I said, for any of you, can you experience this where somebody says, no, I can't afford it, or no, I don't want to, but then you just do a couple clicks and you're looking at their profiles and saying, wait, how is this possible? Like I said, let me know that in the comment section. And I think you'll see that I'm not the only one that's seen this. So get out there, keep making the effort, keep making the progress. You're doing just fine, and don't make your measurement stick these other people that you follow, because it's not, things aren't always as they appear. So hopefully this helps, and hopefully this can kind of, detox your mindset of a very heavy, a very toxic mindset. And that way you can just keep on going and accomplishing whatever goals that you have. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.